Hello traders, John at StockBookie.com. Today we're looking at the SPY, the IWM, and the triple Qs. Let's get right into the charts. 10-minute SPY. Each candle represents 10 minutes on the intraday action. This is what we watch every day. Markets open up flat, starts to sell a little bit into some support, bounces around, comes back into support, starts bouncing. This is support for this area back in here now. Goes up. Never gets above the 20 MA, or it does, never confirms, boom, breaks down, goes sideways, a little bit of squeeze at the end, maybe a buy program. And they try to capture the 50 MA, but didn't get it above the 200 MA. So, not that that's a big deal, but that's something we watch. So, we had a bearish pattern right in here. I was thinking, man, this thing could possibly go down, go into the 230 time frame. And, or 330, but actually back in here, 230 time frame. And then bam, right in your face. So, but we looked at this 60-minute as well. We started going bearish, but then this popped up, got above the MAs, and then you kind of knew what was going on. Something was going on. So we're looking at this area. This will be some resistance up in here. This area. This is a 60-minute. So, but again, this is 10-minute. That was intraday action. A little bit of bearish, broke out above that, closed at this resistance level as well. Let's go to the daily. Daily, nothing too exciting. It's down, sideways, macro bearish, micro bullish. Trying to get above the MAs again if it gets above the MAs, but it has to close above and confirm. Like when it got above here, it was like, okay, let's see if we go sideways. And it came right back in, closed below here. So now we got to come back up and confirm again and start the whole process over again. That's how we do it here at StockBookie. So nothing really to do. We've been short for a while on this one. If it comes back into this area, short it again. If you sold it here, comes back up in here, short it again. Use the all-time high as a stop out with confirmation, and you're done. Easy trade. Now I'm going to show you the IWM, but look at this one. Down, bearish, up, micro bullish. Okay, show you the IWM. Now what did I just say? Down, bearish, up, bullish. Look what happened. When the pattern fails, sometimes it goes down a little bit more aggressively. Like this pattern would have played out, boom, 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 then it would have slowly went up. When it fails, it just, man, and not all the time, but all of a sudden it just starts selling. And when it confirmed, and then, you know, started going down even further, I knew it was going here. It did. Now we're going sideways again. We're setting up again. Yeah, that was some pretty good selling, especially when we start closing below the lows and all that good stuff. Anyways, so again, look at that. Now let's go back to the SPY. Down, sideways, macro, bearish, up, sideways, micro, bullish, chopping around, just like the IWM. But we're watching. If it gets below this 20 MA and gets below, confirms, then we're going to fast track, I think, right down to these pivots and even lower. Again, if we get up above the all-time highs and confirm, hats off. We respect you, and we'll go find a better trade. Because this chart, there's really nothing to do at this point until maybe 125 or so, or 225, 250 maybe. But again, we're looking for more downside at this point. Short term, and then maybe the Santa Claus rally to the end of the year, and then next year is going to be really interesting. But IWM, back to that. Again, nothing really to do here. We're below the MAs, above the 200, kind of a neutral stance, but setting up in a bearish manner and being below these, curling down. I think we can have a little more downside to come in this one. That's what we're looking for. If it goes back up, we have to respect it. We're short this one too. We're short the spider as well. So we're in positions on this. We want them to go down. So we have our own opinion on these. We would love them to go down, but you know, we're also thinking if it gets back up into this, you know, if it gets an all-time high, then we stop out. Let's go into the Qs. Qs, we have no position. No, actually, we do have a position in the Qs short, and just holding off. Just we covered half already, and we're waiting to cover the next half. Just waiting patiently here. And the IWM actually too, we covered half on that one too, so we're already half out of the money. The SPY, we're letting that one roll a little bit more. So the Qs, again, I think it's down sideways. If we get above here, you have to respect it. If it gets above in the gap fill down up in here, then short it. Use the all-time high as a stop out, and use good, use smart money positions. 5-10% position of your total portfolio, so don't get your butt kicked. Use a 5% if you want a wider stop to take less risk on. That's all you do. That's how we do it. Don't load the boat and then hope the thing goes the right way because you're all in on a trade. Those are terrible. There's nothing worse than those. So anyways, on the Qs, above the MAs, strong position, but in a bearish pattern. So anything can happen. You know, if we get up here, we go down, we have a gap to fill. We have a gap to fill down in here. We have the 20 MA, or the 200 MA. That's a good bounce area. You could probably get a couple day bounce out of there. But let's see how we come into this area, and then we'll reevaluate this trade and see if we go long on these. So again, I think earnings is disrupting this one a little bit, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching my videos. I hope this helps some traders out there. Oh, you know what? One more thing. I want to show you the SPY. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to look at the monthly. This is .com. This is the housing. This is the Federal Reserve printing money. I don't know. I'm just looking at that. That's a monthly chart for those who don't ever look at charts. If you think, you know, when we came into double top here, nothing. Just blasted right through. So, but anyways, just saying on this one. Just interesting. So, again, everyone, thanks for watching my videos. I'm hoping I'm helping some traders out there understand technical analysis and what we do here at StockBookie. It just makes trading a little bit easier when you're just looking at the chart. And if there's a great setup, then you take it. If not, on to the next one. Again, thanks for watching. God bless. See you on the charts.